Welcome to Andy's Entertainment Corner. Good everyone, and welcome to my movie review of the Edgar Wright Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Of course, we all know that Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is directed by Edgar Wright, Roy Gard, Michael Vankel, Edgar Wright, and Brian Lee O'Malley. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is the plot is Scott Pilgrim plays in a band which inspires to success. He dates Night Saru, a high school student, 5 years younger than him, and has him to recover from being dumped by his former girlfriend. Not a success for his own band. When Scott failed for Romano Flow, he has trouble breaking up with Knives and tries to romance Romano. As if he juggles two women wasn't enough, Romano comes with baggage, 7 extra levels, which each of whom Scott must battle to the death in order to win Romano. I actually quite enjoy this film, and it's actually quite different than most Edgar Wright movies. Great action scenes, it's not bloody. The swearing is actually quite comical. There's 10 F words used in this film, but they're all, done by comical game beats. Actually, most of them are actually quite funny. So it's got small children. Well, the language is not the problem of this film, nor is the violence, because there's no actual blood use in this film. There is, 7 fight scenes in this film. It's got much tackled, 7 ex-lovers, who are Romano's ex-lovers, they love Bob Haber. He's an Indian guy, who is Matthew Patel. He's the first lover, who is Indian, and has mystical powers and can summon them hexless chicks. Of course, when he's defeated, he turns into corns. And he battles him at the club Rocket, in which, Matthew Bear touches God. The second, ex-lover, who is Chris Evans, he plays Lucas Lee. He's Romano's second lover. He's a pro skater, turned a movie star, Scott Marshall. Often motivation for Lucas Wilson, Scott tricks Lucas into doing a difficult and fatal grind trick on some icy rails. Scott gets 14 coins and a beautiful skateboard that he can use since he lacks a skateboarding proficiency before defeating him. The third ex-lover is Brennan Love. He plays Todd Ingram, who is the third lover of Romano. He's a bass player for The Clash at the Demon Head. He has a special vegan bass psychopowers. Personality-wise, he's incredibly arrogant, narcissistic, and unknowing, uncaring, as well as a lawyer. In addition to cheating on his vegan diet, he repeatedly cheats on Ethan, played by Brie Larson. His girlfriend love, we Renette, a band drummer, got to get some money again in coins for his actual life when he defeated him with a powerful headbutt. The third ex-lover is Maya Winston. She plays Roxanne Roxy, which is, of course, Mary's fourth lover, an ex-girlfriend, her former college roommate. She's a half ninja and accomplished fine artist who taught her mother much of what she knows in terms of battle ability and suspect. Scott considerably wondered why her mother kept correcting him to the turned ex-boyfriend was actually exes, until he finally figured out that her mother once had a sexy-based relation with Rocky and infinitely complex over the half-ninja background, as well as figures she claims Scott is a pussy and who refers to fight his own battles, providing Scott to finally mature his relationship with Mona, gaining a sword called the Power of Love. When defeated by Scott, she explodes into a cassette of warland creatures and reference to Sonic the Hedgehog series. The next, which is the fifth and sixth ex-boyfriends, they are actually two, I would say, twin brothers, and actors who are Japanese actors, Kita Saito and Sata Saito. They play Carl and Ken. Karyu and Angie, or how to pronounce it. Who are a pair of Japanese twins who often finish each other. The pair are ex-robotics who summons robots to fight Scott. They fail to work together closely when the pair realize that Mona has been cheating on them. After separate attacks, a robot failed to defeat Scott. The twins captured King Pine to lure Scott to him, pointing out in the meantime that Pine may still be in love with Scott. Scott defeats them to get 100 coins for Ken and $74.95 for Carl, and a $2 twin bonus. All Cook all want to gain in coins. After defeating them as well as the achievement for fishing at the both time. And the more they get, speakers fall on top of them. Not in comfortable fashion, no blood there. Jason Schweikman, he's your mother's last lover. He plays Gideon Gorman Graves. He's the film's main movie antagonist. He's the leader of the League of Romana's evil ex-boyfriends, and suggests to Romana's boyfriend previously Scott. In New York City, he's mentioned several times throughout the series, but never seen for until the end of Volume 3. He's the owner of the garage feature in New York and the GG Heavy Industries, which is often the chaos theater Toronto, where Mother has also worked for him previously, though he works empowered by the sexual in some ways. He eventually makes contact with Scott Pilgrim's Volume 5, simply taunting and asking when there will be convenient time to die. There is also a small cat living in Mother's house by the same name. After defeating Gideon, Scott receives 7,077,700 million in coins, which sprays all over the viewing audience in a painful manner. This film also had got good casting. Michael Kira as Scott Pilgrim, Kieran Culkin as Rose Wills, Anna Kendrick as Stacey Pilgrim, Alison Pill as Kim Pine, Audrey Plaza as Joy Powers, Mary Elizabeth Wilson as Ramona Flowers, and we also got Erin Wong as Knives Cole. This is a different movie for extrovert. got great directing and the solid writing, and the movie's a little bit slow at times, but that's has the purpose in the story. And like the idea that, to win the heart of this young woman, he has to defeat, her serial killer, which I actually thought quite a good idea. When it comes to reviewing this film, final verdict, like I mentioned, it's got solid directing and acting, good story, the fight scenes are decent, nice music score. I mean, we also hear the classic Zelda music from time to time. And I like the idea that how the enemy died, they turned the corn, which is a non-bloody effect. Since Edgar Wright previous movies, he's previously done, the Cornetto trilogy, which is Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and at the end worlds, which are actually quite bloody movies, but this is, a PG-13 rated movie. It's not as bloody as, as previous movies, or as caused what it, the violence or comic done, and actually there's no blood actually seen in the entire film. I get the reason why it's PG-13 by its sexual references and coarse language, which you hear in beeps, and some of the fighting, which might be a little bit intense for some people. Overall, it's a good movie. So, due to being a little bit slow at times, it gives Scott Prilgrim vs. the World a 8 out of 10. Thank you for checking out my movie review of Scott Prilgrim vs. the World. If you like what you see, give me a like. And if you've seen this movie, I'd like to hear your thoughts. And if you're new to my channel, great. Join the family and subscribe to my channel.